Hello my friends, I'm Larkin, and in this quick video I'm going to show you how you can use 2 yoga blocks to come into full wheel using the wall. So this is a video for you if you're struggling to come into full wheel, you feel like your back bends just aren't quite where you want them to be quite yet. My tips for you in that case are to check out the Yoga Trapeze by Yoga Body. I have a whole video series about the trapeze because passively hanging upside down can really help you open and lengthen the spine. And then the next thing is I would suggest that you get 2 yoga blocks. If you don't own blocks, you can get them on my site in Support for Yoga Online, and the link to do that is right below this video. So ideally to come into this, I'd recommend doing my Journey into Wheel class, which you can do free here on YouTube. And then instead of trying to come into full wheel just in the center of the room, to do what I'm going to show you with the blocks in that video. So here's the setup. You want to take your 2 blocks on over to the wall and set them up just like so. So I have moldings at my house, as you can see, so I can press the blocks into the moldings and I'm pretty sure they're not going anywhere. However, if you don't have moldings at your house because you really want the blocks to be at a diagonal, what I'm going to suggest is that you could roll up your yoga mat, or you could roll up a towel, or I'll just use one of these bolsters I have right here perhaps, and you could slip it underneath the yoga blocks so that you wouldn't feel like your blocks might slip. So you could do something like this, right? If you're worried about the blocks slipping and you don't have the molding on the wall to keep the blocks at the diagonal. So have the blocks about as far apart as your shoulders are broad. That's an important step. And then obviously you want to be warm. Do my Journey into Wheel video before attempting this. Do this as part of the Journey into Wheel as a modification. Lay with your head between the 2 blocks. And then from there, instead of taking the hands alongside the ears, you're going to back up. You can take your hands onto the blocks. So it's the same setup as wheel, it's just a little less intense, right? Because instead of having to put the whole palm on the ground and the elbow straight up to the sky, I just kind of get to hold and wrap my hands around the yoga blocks. And then from there, it's all the same cues to come into wheel. So that you want the soles of the feet on the floor, hip width apart. Press into the blocks with your hands. Press yourself up. So use your abs, use your pelvis, press up, maybe rest on the top of the head, feel this, and then press into the blocks to come all the way up. See if you can. And then once you're here, you want to think of straightening the legs and thrusting your chest towards the wall. So I like to think of it like you want to kiss the wall, right? Move your collarbones and your chest towards the wall, straightening the legs best you can. Obviously, you want to safely come out of it. You want to think of your elbows always pointing straight towards the sky as you come out, pulling your abs in, lengthening your tailbone underneath you when you arrive. Pull the knees into the chest, and then give yourself a moment before rocking up to sit or stand or do whatever comes next. Let me know if seeing this back bend variation with the blocks was helpful to you. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. And so much love from my heart to yours. Namaste. Go deeper with me and blossom into your best self on and off the mat. Know if you're doing it right with personalized feedback from me on your yoga poses. In my members-only community, Uplifted, you receive monthly training plans, member-only classes, and the ability to download my entire library of videos across every device. Let me help you ignite your best life through the power of yoga. Try it for free at brettlarkin.com/uplifted.